We don't attract what we want, we attract what we believe we deserve, and that belief is written by our past. It all begins with the broken man standing at the edge of yet another failed relationship. This wasn't his first heartbreak, nor was it his second or third. It was a pattern, one that followed him like a shadow. No matter how hard he tried to outrun it, when he first came to me, he was emotionally exhausted. He had just ended a toxic relationship that left him drained, anxious, and questioning his worth. The pattern was obvious: intense love, deep emotional connection, then sudden emotional manipulation, criticism, gaslighting, and finally abandonment. Again and again. And when I asked him about his childhood, a veil lifted. He had grown up in the home where love came with conditions. His father was emotionally distant. His mother constantly sought validation through emotional outbursts and guilt tripping. The love he received as a child was unstable, unpredictable, and tied to performance. He learned early on that love equals chaos. A chaos became his comfort zone without even realizing it. He had been attracting partners that mirrored his very chaos. This story is not just his, it's the story of millions of people who keep asking themselves, why do I always attract toxic people into my life? And here's the truth you have probably never heard before. It's not your fault, but it is your responsible to break the cycle. What he did next transformed his life, and it can transform yours too. He committed to healing, not just any healing, but a deep spiritual subconscious cleansing process using Ho'oponopono, and not just repeating a few words but embodying them with intention, daily practice, and emotional presence. He also implemented the morning water technique that I shared in one of my early videos. If you haven't watched that yet, it's a powerful way to start reprogramming your subconscious every morning using water and the Ho'oponopono phrases. That technique alone begins to cleanse years of emotional debris held in your energy field. At first, he did not believe four simple phrases could do anything. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. But I asked him to trust the process. Speak these phrases not to anyone else but to himself, to the memories buried deep in his self, to the part of him. Till stuck in this past, the day by day, something shifted. His thoughts softened, his triggers started disappearing. He began to feel lighter. For the first time in years, he stopped blaming himself. He stopped replaying those painful memories every night. Stopped feeling like he had to earn love and then a miracle happened. He met someone who did not feel like chaos, who did not make him doubt himself, who did not need fixing or controlling. And for the first time, he was able to receive love without fear. He eventually went on to build a career he also dreamed of, becoming a motivational coach and helping others healing from emotional trauma. This man who once stood broken now stands tall, powerful, and whole. Let's dive into the deep unfold reasons behind recurring bad relationship. Here's the hard truth. Most people are operating from the wounded subconscious. They think they are choosing partners consciously, but in reality, it's their past choosing for them. Their trauma, their emotional blueprint, their unhealed memories. The law of attraction says we attract what we are, but more accurately, we attract what we believe we deserve. If you are in a child believes love is pain, you will be magnetized to painful love. If your subconscious holds shame, it will sneak relationship that confirm that shame. Healing is not about blaming your parents or past partners. It's about owning your part in the energetic exchange. You're not at fault for what happened in your childhood, but you are responsible for healing it. Ho'oponopono gives you that power. Every time you say, I'm sorry, you acknowledge your part in this unconscious creation. Every time you say, please forgive me, you invite the energy to release. Every time you say, thank you, you shift to gratitude and acceptance. And every time you say, I love you, you reintegrate the last part of yourself back into wholeness. Here's the simple yet powerful daily practice to accelerate your healing and shift your relationship patterns every morning as you wake up, every night before you sleep. Take 5 deep breaths. Bring to mind all the people you have ever been in the relationship with, romantic, family, friends, or even those who hurt you deeply. Then speak these words from your heart. Thank you. Thank you for being part of my life experience. Thank you for the lesson, the pain, the love. I now release you with gratitude. Follow that by saying Ho'oponopono phrases for each person and memory that rises. Visualize the front of you and repeat, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. This isn't about other person, it's about freeing yourself. When you offer gratitude to your past relationship, you stop resisting the pain and start transforming it into wisdom. Gratitude is the secret door through which healing walks in. The more you say thank you, the more space you create in your heart for healthy love to enter. And now, as we come to end of this video, I want to leave you with this. You are not broken. You are not doomed to repeat the past. Your life is not defined by your wounds, but by what you choose to do with them. Ho'oponopono is more than a technique. It's a path back to your heart, path back to peace, path to the love you were always meant to experience. Don't let your past write your future. Reclaim your story. Start today. Start now. And if this touched you even in the slightest, share this video with someone who needs it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and go back and watch my morning water technique video. It's a perfect next step in your healing journey. Thank you. I love you. We will meet again soon in your transformation. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Have a blessed day. Love all, serve all.